Okay, it arrived intact. Last week's gear review has become this week's gear review. The Saker work, camping, and emergency light system. Well, what comes in that box? Well, an illustrated manual comes in that box. A USB-C charging cable. Of course, it's a rechargeable light. Then we have the light itself. 20,000 mAh. There's also a 12,000 version. 3,200 lumens. Has 3 separate light panels. The panels are adjustable, that they fold out and they rotate. And they can go clear up. All 3 of them do this. Has a nice ratcheting sound to it. And on the front, you have the control panel with 4 lights to indicate the level of your charge. There are 2 buttons. One is an on and off button, and the other is the levels. And you have 4 levels of light. And I will show you that. Awfully bright. And that is, of course, high, medium, low, and strobe. Then there are 2 levels of kelvins. The one I just showed was the high level of Kelvin, and that is the more of a yellow light Kelvin. And it also has the 4 levels: high, medium, low, and strobe. And of course, it has a flashlight on top. Also in the box is the tripod. To deploy the tripod, you hit the button on the bottom and push down, and the legs extend. Also, you have 3 levels on the tripod. And of course, the light goes on the top of the tripod and screws right in, just like that. And then you have this big boy here. Okay, the tripod has 4 levels. The tripod all the way down with the light on top is 29 inches. The first section, 42 inches. The second section, 57 inches. And the third, 73 inches. The light is advertised to last approximately or up to 60 hours on the lowest setting. The charging port is on the back of the light itself, and it opens up. And inside you have the USB-C charging port and a USB out port that you can use to operate or charge other devices. The light itself has an IPX rating of 65, which will take a moderate rain. not a downpour. You can't throw it in a mud puddle or something like that, but it will be resistant for a moderate rain shower. The light, of course, has endless uses. As a work light, as a road emergency light for emergency repairs along the road, home use on a power outage, whatever outdoors use that you may have for a light. Operates as a bench light with just the head, and even magnetic, that you can attach it to the side of your car or any other metal object. The magnet itself is on the bottom of the device, and it also has a hanging hook if you choose to hang it from something. And it even has a use that I'm using it for right now, a studio light. Okay, overall, pros and cons. Pros, this light has many uses, and I'm sure I'm going to find plenty for it because, oh, like I say, I'm using it right now. It's powerful, and even on the lowest setting, it's quite bright. Long battery life. That 60 hours on the lowest setting is pretty impressive. I haven't tested that. If it goes that long, it says up to 60 hours, but that's pretty impressive. Now, my cons, well, it's largely plastic construction. So I think heavy use and tossing this around is not something it's made for. Long charging time, that's a con. 5 to 7 hours to charge it up, but it is a rather large battery, so it's going to take time. Is this light for you? Well, that's something that you will have to decide. But that's the Saker work, camping, emergency light system. Well, that's it for this one. We will see you on the next one.